We're taking you inside the National Weather Service in Sacramento for a behind-the-scenes tour of how our forecasts are made. This is where all the big decisions happen before they reach our phones or TV. Let's go inside and see how it all works. We met the team, and warning coordination meteorologist Courtney Carpenter showed us around.
This is our main operations area. So every workstation is the same. Anybody can sit anywhere and spin up as needed. And every workstation is kind of set up the same. So we have kind of our PCs, and then we have our forecasting system that we can look at radar, satellite, where we actually do the forecast.
What does a typical day for a forecaster look like here in Sacramento?
I would say every day is different for us. It really depends on what's dictated by the weather. So for instance, yesterday we had a lot of thunderstorms in the area, a lot of fires that got started. We actually did a damage survey for some wind damage in Carmichael. So we have typical duties we do every day. That includes forecasting out 7 days. We also, during fire season, issue spot weather forecasts for wildfires that get started. We coordinate with fire agencies as needed. So we have a daily set of duties that include briefings and social media and forecasting, but then we have lots of different things that pop up that are dictated by the weather, of course. We forecast for interior Northern California, basically from the coastal range to the crest of the Sierra and from Shasta County down to Stanislaus County.
What kind of radar and technology do you use?
We have, I would say, sometimes too much data to look at. We have control over 2 radars here locally. We also have satellites, so many different satellites that are up in space circling the Earth that give us plenty of real-time weather information. We also have a plethora of water and weather models, as well as observations. So we have a lot of data that's coming in, and our forecasters will sift through that data and come up with a plan for the day. So this is called the Graphical Forecast Editor. It's where we do the forecast. We used to have to pick which model of the day we were using and load it into our forecast. We have an ensemble approach basically now, the national blend of models. Okay. We do temperatures, we do wind forecast, wind gusts. These are kind of all the elements we forecast for, and they are in this system. And then when you go to weather.gov, you click on a location and get a forecast. It's pulling directly from our system. I also have a system where we can look at all the weather data. So, you know, satellite, radar, all the data that we get in observations all comes in this system.
What is the most challenging weather to forecast in this region?
I would say people think California is boring weather-wise, and it's certainly not. We have a lot of different climatologies, local climates, right? We have valleys, we have foothills, we have mountains, we have, you know, from 0 feet at sea level all the way to 8,000–9,000 feet. And so that brings a lot of forecasting challenges to get kind of snow levels right, or exactly where those thunderstorms are going to form. So there are a lot of different challenges. Probably winter storms that bring everything, wind, rain, mountain snow, are challenging, but the forecast models are getting better and better at that.
How does social media change the way you share weather updates?
I think social media, right, has good and bad aspects to it, but for us, it really changed the way we operate. We used to sit behind computers, issue products, and maybe the public saw it, but this gave us kind of a front page role in social media. So we're posting graphics, we're posting updates. We also get a lot of real-time reports from places we didn't usually hear from. So we got storm reports, help us know where it was snowing, where it was raining.
So next time you see a heat advisory or a flood warning, you'll know it started right here. And a huge thanks to the National Weather Service Sacramento team for letting us peek behind the curtain.